Hey guys, I'm back live. Hey, Con J67. Hey, let's see if some more people comes online. Give me a sec. We have 9 people watching now. Okay, so the fork happened already, hey guys. I think I missed it. Let me refresh the block explorer here. Unknown error. Yeah, so we are already at 410. So can you guys hear me okay? I can see 9 people watching. Hey guys, can you type on the chat? Yes, loud and clear. Okay, yes. Okay. All right, so yeah, the blog was mined already. Let's see what they say here in the official website, btcgpu.org. Hide this. Hey. Okay, hi everyone. Okay, yeah, we reached block 491407, so the fork happened already. Would you short the next bounce? No way. Bitcoin? You mean short Bitcoin? No way. I wouldn't short Bitcoin. Yep, it's good. Okay, hi everyone. 14 people watching. Yeah, I was supposed to be here 5 or 10 minutes before, but I think this was too fast. I was checking on the block explorer, and then all of a sudden it was already at the block 408, and I came online as quick as I could. So what are we gonna do here, guys? Let's see the chart for Bitcoin. It went down, but it's like, I mean, it's not bad. I'm on the 15-minute candles. Market went down in a minute. You mean Bitcoin? Let's see the market cap. I just got online now. I didn't even check when the fork was happening. Oh shit, 166 billion for the market cap. Man. I don't think Bitcoin is doing bad. Like, it's not doing much yet. I don't know if it's going to go down more or not, but for now it's not doing anything special. Morning here. Hey Andy. Oh yeah, you're in Thailand. Yeah. Here it's 2:40 p.m. I think I'm going to go for a beer because I didn't have a beer for a long time, and I want to chill out here on the chat with you guys. Just give me a second. All right, I'm back. That's nice. Go get your beer. Yeah, I just got it. Cheers. So yeah, I have the Bitcoin chart here. 15-minute candles. Nothing is happening. I'm going to be refreshing the market cap, the coinmarketcap.com, to see what's happening with the market in general. Let's see what sells off or what not. Maybe nothing even happens. So this is the market cap for the past month. It seems we're going down, huh? Here at the end. Are you having a cerveza? Yeah, I'm having a cerveza. How many people is watching? 32 people. It's okay. I mean, we just started, so I guess we can just have some. Bitfinex doesn't allow shorting right now. Okay. I think I'll buy just before to get the gold. I think I'll buy just before to get the gold. BTC dumping. It's not dumping. Hello, Othon Cabrera. Hi, everyone. Hey, Dobby, can you please try to say my name? Nemanja D. I don't know. People not happy with fork. Yeah, I mean, F seems to be recovering quickly. Let's check it out then. This is XRP. Let's do Ethereum. Ethereum versus US dollar or versus Bitcoin? What do you mean? I'm going to do versus US dollar here. Let's check the charts for the altcoins, see if they are going to bounce. Ethereum, USD. From Poloniex. I'm going to go to the... Holy shit, yeah. Ethereum just jumped like crazy. Let me go to the hourly. Oh, wow. It was all the way down to 270. Neo pumping like crazy. Let's see, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's okay. It's not dumping like... The altcoins are bouncing. Let's see the daily. I'm going to have to go to the 4 hours. I just want to check out the volume as well. Volume increasing in the 4-hour chart. This last candle will close in 2 hours, so it's halfway before this candle closes, and there's a lot of volume. Not a lot, but there's okay volume. Look at Ripple versus Bitcoin 2. It's up 300 Satoshi. Okay, let me check that out. XRP, BTC, Bittrex. Whoa, wow, yeah, they're bouncing. Let's go to the 4 hours. Okay, so what I'm going to say here, let me check this out. So we have the super bubble here. Yeah, look, I don't know. I wouldn't get too excited, to be honest, because I mean, if it goes up parabolic like that, it's gonna crash and correct 50% after this first parabolic movement. It's nothing really in the big scale. NEO 6%, not bad. $50 people watching. Okay. Dovi, the snapshot already happened, right? Yeah, the snapshot happened. Yeah, that's why we see all the altcoins bouncing like crazy. Let's see how much it lasts, how long. I mean, I would expect a bit. They're already jumping hard, so I would expect this to continue, but not sure if it's going to continue enough to call it an uptrend, because they are all downtrending. They have been downtrending for so long. Yeah, looks like plenty of bull traps. Yeah, that's right. That's why I always say, guys, don't try to guess the bottom, because this could perfectly be the bottom, but it could very well not be as well. So you never know. It's better to miss, you know, your 15-20%. Just miss it. Don't chase it, and then enter when there's a clear uptrend. After we can see where the high is going to be, because obviously nothing goes up forever, just like nothing goes down forever. So at some point, it's gonna have to create a high. When it starts to go down, we're gonna see how high this high is. OMG versus BTC or versus USD? I'm gonna do everything versus BTC. OMG BTC from Bittrex. Holy shit, everything is bouncing like crazy, eh? It could very well be a bull trap. We will see. We will have to wait and see where this high is going to be, how high this is going to be. But yeah, good for the people that's been holding all the altcoins for the downtrend. I'm happy that, you know, they've been they've been in like holding in so much losses for so long, so they must be really stressed. Thank you. You're the star. Keep sharing. I have meeting. Okay, Andy. Thanks. BTC, BTG versus BTC. But this exchange, Yobit, it's not going to be here in TradingView. Where do I look that? Is it even listed here in, on CoinMarket? Bitcoin Gold pre-launch. Let's see. What is this? So, holy shit, it was $540. It's now 474. And let me see the Bitcoin price. It was a 0.09 and now it's 0.08, going down quick. I mean, that's what we saw with Bitcoin Cash as well, right? It was super high on the futures and then it dumped all the way down to $200. Worth profit taking? What do you mean? Profit taking of what? Of altcoins? Now that they're bouncing, or Bitcoin, or what? Bitcoin is okay. I mean, it's not crashing like crazy. I would expect more crash since all the altcoins are bouncing, trading against Bitcoin. All the altcoins are bouncing, traded against Bitcoin. So I would expect Bitcoin to go down more, but it's not really going down more. Probably many people wants to buy the Bitcoin dip for the second hard fork. Yeah, the alts after this bounce. Take profit on the alts after this bounce. I mean, it's complicated for me to answer this, because if I say something and then it's all the opposite, I'm not sure. If it was me, I'll tell you the truth. If it was me, I would for sure be selling the altcoins for the best price possible. But I don't want to be the one telling you to do it, and then you know, the altcoins continue to go up like crazy. But if it was me, I'm telling you the truth, they are still downtrending. This little pump doesn't mean nothing. Core buying BTC with BTG. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could see the chart for Bitcoin Gold versus Bitcoin here on TradingView, but I can't. All I can do is refresh here on the coin market cap. But yeah, I would think I'm still keeping XRP for now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to go into smaller time frames to see this, because it's very volatile. Let's see OMG versus BTC on the 15 minutes. So when we see parabolic movements like this, you can expect a 50% retracement. It doesn't mean it's going to continue to go down, but at least, you know, somewhere in the 38 or 50. And then who knows, then it might bounce and continue to go up again. Ethereum might be falling. Let's see. Where did I have Ethereum? Yeah, see, I mean, parabolic movements don't last. I mean, they can last, but they will retrace 50%, 38 or 50% at least. But we don't know where the high is. Maybe it just continues to go up and it goes higher than this. But wherever the top is for this first parabolic movement, it's going to retrace likely 50% of that. Many are still in a 24-hour credit. Yeah, that's true. So tomorrow would go up like last half fork. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. That would be our signal to buy if after the first correction keeps going up. You mean the altcoins? No, that's not confirmation. That's not enough confirmation. Why is Bitcoin crashing? Let me check. Bitcoin is not crashing. For Bitcoin to be crashing, it would have to be below 5,300. And actually, it can go as low as 5,150 to the level of this previous dip, and it would still be uptrending. Bitcoin is not crashing yet. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but for now, it's not crashing. Let me turn off the phone here. Now, when should I buy BTC? You want to buy BTC? When should I buy BTC? Well, I can't tell you this yet, but I would wait and try to find the bottom, but I don't know where the bottom is going to be. But I would wait for now. I would wait until all this fork thing settles down, because many people is sleeping now in one side of the world, and they will, you know, trade it tomorrow. I would wait like, I don't know, maybe 12, 24 hours. Maybe you can get it for a better price than this. Some are heading to alts, yeah. But look at Ethereum. It went up a lot, and it's already 50% down of this parabolic movement. I'm going to go into the 15 minutes. Not really 50%, but getting there. Maybe people is locking in profits because they've been losing money for all this downtrend. People has been riding all these downtrends. So if this pumps just a little bit, they want to sell so that they can, you know, not recover the money, but at least sell for a little better price, like not lose that much. But it doesn't mean anything. I mean, we're only on the 15-minute candles. This can change anytime. This can continue to go up anytime. Like, we don't know anything yet. We need to wait a little bit more. A lot of red volume here, though. Watch Bitfinex, much different movement. Let me go and check the market cap 1 second here. $168 billion. It's going up. Let's see if this is going to bounce or what, because we need to wait a little bit more. I was waiting for this 4 times doubling up on the alts every week. It was literally going insane. Yeah, there you have it. Your alts are bouncing now. Mr. Uldai. So what altcoins are you holding? Check BTC domination. Okay. I cannot see anything yet on the BTC domination. We have to wait a little bit more because, you know, this website has to catch up. So it's not showing anything different just yet. Maybe we're going to have to wait half an hour or 1 hour to see something happening here on the Bitcoin domination chart. How do you know the snapshot has happened? Well, the block was mined long ago now. If I refresh the blockchain info, we are at the block 491412. So the hard fork was going to happen on the fork 4 and on the block 491407. So the fork happened more than half an hour ago. Yes, longest 28 days of my life. Ethereum, Litecoin, Neo, OMG, and a Dash. Yeah, man. You probably had a bad time with those. They are bouncing now, so let's see. Look, Ethereum, it had a little correction and it continues to push up. Let's see. Would you recommend holding Neo? Let me see the chart. Neo US dollar. Wow, Neo pumped a lot, but it's already dumping now. Let me look at the 1-day candles to see the big picture. I don't have a lot of data here, a lot of history. Do we have a better exchange? I'm on Bitfinex. Neo USD. Probably not, huh? That's the best we can do for Neo. Okay. So I'll look at the 4-hour candles. So Neo was $13 and it went up to $38. That's a lot. That's 200%. So It corrected only 50%. It's hard to say if it's good to hold NEO or not. It's very, very hard to say, to be honest. It retraced after the bubble. It retraced to the level of 50%. It never went below that level. Maybe it's going to start going up now. It's hard to say because there's no confirmation. When you see the moving averages consolidating and crossing, there's not one moving average above the other one, like in the uptrend, for example. Here, you see the red moving average above the blue moving average for some time, so it's clearly uptrending. And then when it's downtrending, you see the blue moving average above the red moving average. But right now they cross here, they crossed, and now they're about to cross again. They're only consolidating. So when something is consolidating, it's very hard to tell if it's gonna, after the consolidation, it will go up or down. It's very, very hard to tell. In your opinion, will Bitcoin Cash be top dog in 2-3 months' time? Look, this is only speculation. Let me check the charts, by the way. I didn't even look at the chart now. I love Bitcoin Cash. I'm a big supporter. I don't own right now because it's been downtrending really badly, and I don't want anything to make me lose money, even if I like it. So I exchanged everything for the normal BTC, but so let me check this VCC versus I will do versus BTC. Look, the technicals are bearish. I cannot lie. I mean, I would like to say it's bullish, but it's not. The technicals are bearish, but my speculation based on fundamental more than technicals is that I think Bitcoin Cash has a lot of support from millionaires like Roger Ver and others. And I would assume that they're going to change their free coins from this fork and the next fork. They will exchange it into Bitcoin Cash. But this is only like my own theory and a speculation. It's not even backed by technical analysis or anything. But if that was the case, maybe it's now consolidating. I don't think this is going to start shooting up. I mean, in the big scale, maybe it will shoot up in a smaller time frames. You will see a spike, like parabolic movement, but a quick parabolic movement. But in the big scale, if you look at the full picture, if Bitcoin Cash is going to go up in the future in 2-3 months, like you asked, then it should be consolidating now, which it's been consolidating more or less for a few days here or a couple of weeks. So if it consolidates here and starts showing green volume, then I would, then it'd be more likely that it's going to start going up based on technicals. But right now we don't really have confirmations. I mean, it's pumping right now, but it didn't even pump higher than the previous high, and especially higher than this previous high here. So until it doesn't go higher than this previous high back here, you cannot call it an uptrend. Thanks for looking into it. Yeah, no problem. What about XLM or LTC? Okay, I'm going to look at LTC first. 1 second. Is EOS worth buying or should we wait? I would wait. If it was me, I would wait. I love the EOS project. But as I always say, we don't have confirmations that this is the definite bounce. We don't know if the altcoins are going to start uptrending. This is only a pump, we don't know yet. So I would wait. I prefer to miss the first 15-20% gains. I prefer to miss that than buying and holding it and not being the bottom, and then continue to go lower, because it's very, very difficult by probability to guess the bottom. I mean, okay, LTC. LTC, I'll do USD. Everything is bouncing big time right now, but not enough to call it an uptrend, guys. I wish I could say it, but reality is you cannot call this the bottom. But let's see the one day candles here. So Litecoin has been downtrending for how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Like more than a week downtrending. We're gonna, what's the game plan? So we're gonna have to wait for the altcoins. If you want my opinion, we're gonna have to wait and see how hard they bounce. Because if they start to do higher highs, you know, if this pump that it's happening right now, it's not going to happen in one single candle. We're going to have to wait here, right? Actually, let me go smaller in the hourly candles. So we're going to have to wait and see where this pump is going to finish. The high of this pump is going to finish, how much is going to retrace, and probably wait for the next high. So, you know, to have some confirmation if we're going to start doing higher highs or not. I mean, until Litecoin doesn't go above $62 for the previous high, $62 minimum for me to start looking at it. And then if it goes above $69, which is the previous high here, then I would take it serious. And I know you miss in percentage of gains here, like from this very bottom until this high is a 33% gain. I don't care. I mean, if it's going to start uptrending, it's going to go much, much higher than that. I don't care about missing 30%, but have confirmations that it's actually going to uptrend and not be a bull trap. But if it goes above $69, then yeah, you can take it very serious. Then you can think about, yeah, okay, we're uptrending. But or at least, like, for me to have the first look, it would have to go above $62 for Litecoin. Seeing a lot of volume for Bitcoin Cash. Bull trap, let's see. It's the exact same thing I just said for Litecoin. It didn't even go higher than the previous high. If you guys are looking at the screen, the previous high here, it's at 0.061. So until it doesn't go above that, it's not even worth looking. And I know you miss some percentage of gains. Doesn't matter. I mean, I don't want it. That's not the idea. You don't want to chase money. It's never a good mentality. If it has to go up and moon, it will break the all-time highs, right? And go times higher. So you will have a lot of percent here. Even if you enter here where I have my cursor now, you enter here. If it's going to only to the all-time highs, that's going to be 162% profit or 163%. You don't want to care about the first 20 or 30%. You want to be safe. Litecoin was following BTC before when alts were falling. Yeah, I saw that as well, but it didn't last that much. Hey, I thought it would do it, but it didn't follow through. It just did it for a little bit. The only one that's following Bitcoin, it's BitConnect, because it's programmed to do that. So Bitcoin is staying steady. Look at this. There's no change in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is 5,600. It's just fine. We had 315, so like 1 hour here. But the moving averages are about to cross here, which is bearish. We are on the 15-minute candles. See what happens. So far, not a lot of difference on Bitcoin. 5,600 is fine. It's just fine. Nothing really happened. I am always curious on your take on Bitcoin Cash. Keep those videos coming. Yeah, thanks. I just talked about Bitcoin Cash. I think I talked a lot today. Did you? Were you here online when because I said a lot of about Bitcoin Cash before. I think it has a potential to go up after After this fork and more after the second fork. But that's just my own speculation. It's not even based in technical analysis. BTC going to 6888. Okay. I'd be happy with that. Yeah, I've been listening. Okay, Pete. So we have 100 people watching. Thank you guys for being here. It's fun. It's fun. It's the first time that I'm doing a live. Well, the second time now because I've been doing a testing before. Just chilling here with you guys and the beer. PVX, okay. Versus Bitcoin or versus dollar? I think BTC needs some cool down time in the low 5,000s for a while. I'm not sure about that. I don't think it's going to go down that low, but you never know. Thumbs up for Dove. Yeah, thumbs up, guys. Thanks for that. So how do I do PVX here? USD or Bitcoin? Let me see Bitcoin. I always prefer to do Bitcoin. I'm on the 4-hour charts. And it just touched moving average and it got rejection and it started to go down. Let's go smaller than that, 15 minutes. Super volatile. Hey, we should be trading. I should be trading this live here. PVX going up like crazy. So from 5.2 up to 6.1. Okay, well, we're going to have to wait, right? If it breaks this previous high. I'm afraid, guys, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for this to be able to do a proper analysis on these alts, because we need to see if they make it higher from the previous high and probably higher from the 2 previous highs. We're going to have to wait where this pump is going to finish and where this pump is going to retrace to, you know, to be able to do some proper analysis. I need to see the lows and the highs, the new highs and the new lows. BTC falling. Let's see. Falling now. Okay, so 1 hour. I would like to see that daily, actually, or the 4 hours. I'm going to delete this square because the fork had happened already. Yeah, now it's going down Bitcoin, but it's still okay. So next support, between 5.3 and 5.4, 5.3 something like 5.360, something like that. I'm on the chart for Bitfinex, so it's going to be a little bit different from exchange to exchange, but on Bitfinex, next support is 5.360 or 5.370. Exciting times, yeah. Big fan of yours, David. Thank you very much, Tim. Any idea for OMG? It's hard to say. It's too early. We need to see where this is going to finish, you know, pumping and then retracing. So when I can see the actual high and low in minutes, let's see the hourly. This is approaching the previous high here already. So let's see if it's going to get rejection there or if it's just going to pass it like crazy. Of course, you don't want to buy in a long green candle. You need to wait for it to finish and retrace. Even if you are even thinking about getting in, if you are not in already and you're thinking about getting in, you for sure don't want to buy it right now when it just pumped. You need to wait to finish the pump and then you buy on the dump, if you're going to buy it all. When BTC pumps, what will alts do? If BTC pumps, alts are going to go down. BTC pumps, what will alts do? True. BTC continues on downtrend, effect on alts. So BTC is continue to go down, but it's fine, man. BTC is still fine. It's not even, it didn't even break the uptrend. So if you're seeing the screen, the chart right now, I have these blue lines. These are uptrend lines. They come from the past, so they are strong lines. As you see, it bounced here and it bounced many times on the past as well. So the next line down, this blue line here it's going to act as a support, and it's at the level of 5364. I wouldn't even be worried if it goes that low, and the uptrend would still be intact. What alts are doing best? I don't. What alts are doing best? None yet. They are pumping now. We need to wait for the dump. Is it people going to take profits here after this pump? We don't know. We have to wait. But you know what happens after parabolic movements, right? That it corrects. It has to correct 50%. We only have to wait. I bought your premium tutorial. Thank you very much, man. It was useful. Thanks. Bitcoin will always be king of the hill. Yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan of Bitcoin. It's unique. It's very different from any other thing, but too much drama with SegWit and everything. They're changing the whole thing. They're changing the soul of Bitcoin. It's not going to be the same anymore. Good night, Dr. No. BTC doesn't have enough red volume. Maybe alts are overreacting. Let's see. So this is the 4-hour candles, and we still have 1 hour and 40 minutes for this last candle to close, and volume is quite it's quite high, to be honest. Super high, but it's increasing. Let's see from closer. It's holding on to this support line right now at 5,570, but I don't think it's going to hold it. I think it's going to go to the next one, which is 5.3. I was expecting to go to 5.3 or 5.350, something like that. It's very normal. I wouldn't even be worried if it goes to 5.3. I mean, in general, it just broke the previous all-time high, $5,000. It broke out not long ago. This has happened so fast. I mean, when we are so high and we just broke the all-time high, the previous all-time high, this is signaling it's strong. It's very strong. It's going to go higher than this. But it's not going to do it in a single candle, and of course it's going to have, you know, corrections, but it's still uptrending. If you look, like, it doesn't take a lot to see that this is an uptrend, you know, just volatile. It can change anytime. Yeah, of course it could change, but we want to follow the trend, not go against it, not try to catch bottoms or tops. Unless it's very, very obvious. But for now, we don't have anything obvious. Bitcoin will remain. The forks, crap coins will die out. Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash can never overtake it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not Ethereum, that's for sure. But if the Bitcoin Cash version had more support, I think I would prefer it, because it's the only one that's going to be decentralized after the Lightning Network on Bitcoin. It's not going to be decentralized anymore. It's going to, a company is taking over. It's taking over, guys. So if you want to use the Bitcoin network, you're going to have to pay this company fees, you know. So it makes it like any other altcoin with a company behind it. It's not what it's supposed to be. The only one that's going to be left decentralized. So that's why I see potential. But of course, this is a speculation, right? We could sit here and speculate all day. Adoption, that's it, yeah. Wallets are losing out here, surely. So let's see, Ethereum continues to go up. Ethereum didn't touch top yet for this pump. Or maybe it was this high here. Let's see the market cap. So last time we were at 168 billion. Let's refresh. 167. This is, money is actually leaving the market. People is cashing out. 167. A SegWit coin is not a Bitcoin. Yeah, I think the same. When I say that I didn't mean the list, just never come close to Bitcoin. Yeah, I understood that. So nothing is going on really, not a lot of change. I mean, the alts are pumping like crazy. Some money is coming from Bitcoin, but no new money is coming into the market. Bitcoin is not crashing hard yet. I mean, it could happen, but it's not happening yet. Guys, a crash would be Bitcoin 5,000 right now. That would be a crash. If in the next 24 hours, Bitcoin is down at 5,000, then I would worry. Triple top with what? Bitcoin? Can you take a look at safe? Okay. Let me see this. Yeah, nothing is really going on with the altcoins, guys. Don't get too excited. Safe versus Bitcoin. What's the symbol for this? Safe X, okay. All right. What the hell? Consolidation. This had a super bubble here, and it just went all the way down. I don't really see. I mean, this is bearish. Dobby is called Helga. Yeah, that's my name. You can see it here at the top of the screen. Safe, looking like the Twin Towers. Yeah, this is the typical bubble. Like you see this in every bubble. It goes up, then it crashes, and then it goes back up to near the all-time highs, nearing the all-time highs, and then it crashes again, and then you have a bull trap here if you see this green candle, and then before the big crash. And then slowly but surely goes down to the 80% correction. And from here, it will have to decide. It usually consolidates before deciding if it continues to go down or it goes up. But this one looks like it decided to go down. So this is bearish until new confirmations. Doesn't go right now is at 174 Satoshi. So until it's not above the 80% correction, actually, until it's not like 250 Satoshis, it's not even worth looking at. Safe. Sorry if you want to buy it or are holding, but it doesn't look good. It's going to bounce like any other altcoin, I guess, after this fork. But no, it's in a general view, it looks really bearish. Dory, what do you think about Binance Exchange? I use Bittrex, thinking about moving over. I never used it. So yeah, sorry, I don't have an opinion on that. I've seen some videos on YouTube, people showing it and reviews, and it looks okay, but I never used it. BitConnect 186. Don't worry about that. Did you buy recently? BitConnect is going to recover with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin recovers, of course, I don't have a crystal ball, so I don't have 100% sure, but it should. I cannot look at BitConnect from here. I have to look at the coin market cap. Let's go there. It's expected that BitConnect is going to go down when Bitcoin goes down. Look, Bitcoin is down 7% almost, and BitConnect is down 7%. 8% almost. They're correlated. It's fine. It's fine. Just they're fine. I mean, as soon as we finish this dump, it will pump, and the altcoins as soon as they finish the pump, they will dump. We will have to see the levels then, but cheaper fees and very easy. Okay, the Binance Exchange, I guess. Love Binance. Yeah, maybe I'll try it. I don't know. I'm really lazy sometimes to change and create new accounts and all that. I'm happy with Bittrex, to be honest. I never had a problem with them. I follow your strategy on BitConnect. That's okay. Did you buy coins or not? You bought a crystal ball today. I'm really happy with the strategy for Bitcoin and BitConnect so far. I mean, a drop on Bitcoin was expected after the fork, but of course I entered for Bitcoin at 4,800, and I entered it on BitConnect at 149. So I'm not even worried. But of course, if you enter it at 200, but it's still good. I mean, if you enter it at 200, which I don't think you paid more than that. We're only at 187 right now. I mean, it's not a huge deal, right? I did like 90 days ago, just a little and half double. Of what? I missed something here. BitConnect? Hey, lánzate. Smash that like button. Where do you think Bitcoin in 1 to 5 years? Honestly, I always wanted Bitcoin to go to the moon. I've always been a huge fan of Bitcoin since ever I discovered it, like years ago in 2013. But they cannot resolve this scaling issue. It's getting too slow and too expensive. This year, I never had problems before this year in the boom in 2017. I used Bitcoin a lot before, since 2013 until now. Only in 2017, I started to have problems with Bitcoin because it was so slow. It took sometimes 1 or 2 days to get transactions confirmed. And I remember one day I paid $100 to transfer 1 Bitcoin. I paid $100 to transfer 1 Bitcoin when the price of Bitcoin was near $3,000. Network will help. Yeah, I don't like Lightning Network because Lightning Network is a company. It's a layer that's going to be on top of the Bitcoin chain. It's going to be a company taking over the Bitcoin blockchain. So if you want to do transactions on the Lightning Network, you're going to have to pay this company money. I don't want to pay money to a company when I use Bitcoin. I only want to pay my fees to the miners because they are mining it. They are mining it and keeping the network safe, right? So that's how it's supposed to work. That was the whole idea of Bitcoin since it was created. I don't want to have to pay a company to do transactions for Bitcoin. I hate it. I don't like it. It's not Bitcoin anymore. So I don't know the future from now on. I had a lot of problems transacting with Bitcoin this year, problems that I never had before in the past. And well, now I'm using Bitcoin Cash. I think big blocks can solve this problem, but I have been using Bitcoin Cash lately, and it's super slow as well. I mean, I think it's even more slow than Bitcoin at the moment because I think it doesn't have a lot of mining support and there's not a lot of adoption. So I'm not sure if this is going to improve with adoption, with more mining support for Bitcoin Cash or not. Big blocks are safe because we've been using them since it was created, and there's no problem there. And they even mined a 1 gigabyte block not long ago. It was on the news as well. So there's no problem with big blocks. But I have used Bitcoin Cash and it's slow as well. So if this doesn't improve, I don't see mass adoption either. So I don't know. Is Segwit 1x good or bad? I don't know. I don't know the code exactly. I mean, I'm not a coder, right? So I cannot say, but all the behind Segwit and Lightning Network, there's companies and institutions. They are taking over the Bitcoin blockchain. What it's supposed to be, decentralized and free. Now, if we're gonna if we want to transact, we're gonna have to be paying fees to these companies for using Bitcoin. It's not fair. I bought Ethereum at 42 and holding since. Well done, man. I bought Ethereum for $52 and I sold it when it was at the top, near the top at 4,000, not at the very top, but at the first little crash. It was almost 4,000. I sold half of them there, and then I remember that there was this crazy ICO, but I can't remember the name, but it was like when the ICOs boom, and this ICO collapsed the whole Ethereum network, and we could not operate with Ethereum. So I couldn't sell my Ethereum there because all the wallets were offline in the exchanges, so I had to wait. And as soon as the wallets came online, I sold, and I think it was like 350. So I sold all my Ethereum there at the top of the bubble, and I never bought back in again. I made a lot of money with Ethereum. It's been the one that made me more money because I bought a bunch of them when it was $52. But yeah, I never bought in again. No more ICOs till the ones I have do something. Yeah, that's right. What's going on with BTC? I don't know. Let's check it out. Nothing much is happening, really. It's 5,600. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. It's not even doing much. If it goes down to 5,300, I'm not even going to be worried. If it goes below that, then I would start being worried if it goes lower than the previous low. The previous low, remember, this dip here was at 5,130, more or less. If it goes below this low here, I would start being worried. Until then, this is a beautiful uptrend. Hoping to buy BTC at 5K. Yeah, I mean, it will go down to 5K eventually, but I think it has to go much higher before it goes back to 5K again. I only bought $10 worth of Ethereum at $8. Holy shit. Yeah, it happens. It's just bouncing. What thing? Bitcoin? Yeah, it's bouncing. I mean, I have the 4-hour candles, but I can see it's bouncing in a small. Let's see what's going on with the alts. Ethereum. See that the alts seems to have touched top, and this top was exactly at this previous high here, and now typically it will retrace 50% from this pump. So let's see. But of course, anything can happen. But let's throw the Fibonacci here. Where do I have the Fibonacci? So the 50% is going to be $297. Right now it's 304. Ethereum has been struggling to hold above $300 for a long time. Bitcoin will go sideways before next fork. Yeah, maybe. And yeah, maybe it goes up near the fork. Can't tell you how many other trades I lost, though. Yeah, that's, yeah. Trading is not easy. Hey, Dobby, what about EOS? Yeah, I'm interested in EOS. I mean, I like the project. I love the project, actually, but it's only a project. I don't do ICOs because I prefer to have a little bit more confirmation as well. Like, I would like to see the project, the company running, and I would like to see the company, how the company or the project performs through a bear market. We didn't have a bear market yet, a real one. So I would like to see how all these ICOs and companies and projects, how they are going to perform during the real bear market, and how many of them are going to survive. So I'm not interested in catching the bottom. I'm not interested in guessing the bottom. iOS, last time I checked, it was like 49 cents. It could go much, much lower. It could be worth 3 cents. Who knows? You don't really know. So I don't want to be risking and buying it now. You know, we still have to see a bear market for all this crypto space in general. So I will wait to buy EOS after the bear market if I decide to buy it. But I like the project in general. Do not buy on impulse. Yeah, no, you never should do that. Bitcoin did not drop nearly as much as I expected to. Yeah, I mean, we still don't know, guys, because as I said, the fork has only happened maybe 1 hour ago, and there's many people sleeping in the other side of the world. So we don't really know what's going to happen during the next 12, 24 hours. Look, Bitcoin is bouncing like, there's so many buy orders in all of these support lines. There's so many buy orders. I would be very surprised if it goes. I would not be surprised if it goes to 5,300. If it goes to 5,300, I'm okay with that. I would find it okay, normal. But I would be surprised if it goes below 5,130 to make a lower low with the previous one. Then I would be surprised and maybe worried. But for now, nothing is really happening. But EOS isn't anything but a white paper. No, EOS actually, it's they're working already. They're using the test net already, so it's actually, the project is it's not finished obviously, but it's they're almost done actually. It's more than a project, EOS, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, that's what the developer says. I have 1,700 OMG. When should I sell? That's a very personal question. I cannot tell you when to sell. I don't know when you bought. I don't know what price you bought them for. What time did for what price did you buy them? Can you tell me about Bitcoin Cash and Ripple? Okay. Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin versus BTC. These are 4-hour candles. I don't know yet, guys. I'm gonna have to. I would love to tell you what I what I think of these altcoins, but I can't tell yet. We need to know where the high is going to be and how high is going to be and what's going to be the level of retracement, and I can assess in a higher low, or if it's a lower high and a same level low. The story changes. I'm not going to give misleading information here. I cannot tell yet. We're going to have to wait a little bit. But maybe I will do another live stream tomorrow for this, to assess the charts for the altcoins. You bought OMG at 7.7. Okay. This is OMG versus Bitcoin. I'll do OMG versus USD. You bought at 7.7. Okay. If I were you, let me check this out. Hold on. Because that's not a bad price. I mean, you bought it almost at the all-time lows. Let me look at this chart. You want to sell it now for a quick profit, or you want to hold it? Because that's different. But give me a sec here. Let me throw the Fibonacci. Oh, no, you didn't buy at the all-time lows. What am I saying? The lows were here. So, okay. If you want to do a short trade, I would be selling at the level of this high. If it goes that high, let me tell you the level here. Because it's broken above all these previous highs here, so it makes sense that it's going to go to the next one. So the next one up is $8.64. So let's call it $8.60. So if you bought at what price was it? 7:30, you said, I think. So you bought here and you sell here, you're going to be making only a 20% profit. So if you want a short trade, I would set my automatic sell here. But if you want to hold it and hope that it's going to continue to go up, then just I would only what I would do is set my stop loss at the level where you bought it. And if it goes below your buy or the level you bought, you don't lose any money. And if it continues to go up, you can continue to raise your stop higher and higher and wait for that. But if you want to make a quick buck, I would sell here at 8.6. And if not, the next obvious resistance is going to be at $9. So the next obvious resistance for OMG versus USD, I see it at $9. A little bit below. Of course, you don't want to put your sell order exactly at 9. You have to put it a little bit cheaper so that your order gets filled. Can we set up stop loss on Bittrex? Yes, you can. Yeah, I'm not going to be showing it. I didn't even log into Bittrex today, but you can find tutorials on YouTube if you wanna do it. I'm just not keen to show my Bittrex account here live streaming. So, okay, thanks. Yeah, no problem. So let's see what's Bitcoin doing. Down 5,633. Well, down, but actually bouncing because it was lower than that. Dobby's password is 12345. Yeah. How is New Zealand? It's good. It's good. The only thing I don't like that much here is the weather. Sometimes it's cold, and I don't like cold. I like tropical places. That's why I spent a lot of time in Thailand, or I used to live in Australia, in Gold Coast, Miami. I like tropical weather. That's the only thing I don't get used to here in New Zealand. But when it's sunny and warm, I love it here. It's beautiful. Have you heard of the fraud allegations against Bitfinex and Tether? Yeah, I read about that, but there's nothing conclusive. I think it's a little bit conspiracy theory. I'm not too sure. I mean, I cannot talk too much because I'm not sure, but I found it to be like a little bit conspiracy theory, not really, you know. Just wait for people. Just wait until people have access to their BTG. I think it will push the alts higher. Yeah, it's very possible. Or the Bitcoin, right? It's gonna do. It's gonna push the alts higher, or maybe the Bitcoin higher. We don't know, but yeah, for sure they're gonna want to sell it for something. New Caledonia is great. Yeah, I've never been there actually, but yeah, the weather has to be really good there. Gold Coast, what part? I used to live in Southport, and then I lived in Surfers Paradise. I lived there for a long time, actually, 6 years. So I moved in different towns. I love Gold Coast. It's my favorite place in the world, actually. Tether is really scary. There is no physical dollar behind it. Well, I don't know if there's no physical dollar behind it. Technically, you need to pay with dollars to buy Tether on their website, right? And then you exchange it for altcoins, but it doesn't matter because the person who bought the Tether first bought it with US dollars, unless the conspiracy theory is true. But Where are you from? Your accent is cute. Thanks. I'm from Spain originally. You like the cold and lots of snow. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I used to live at Currumbin, really cool place. I love Currumbin as well. It's really beautiful. The beaches there, and the Currumbin, the wildlife sanctuary, the zoo that they have there with kangaroos and koalas and everything. It's beautiful. I used to go there at least twice a year. Are you only doing trading? Is it your primary job? No, I don't do trading for a living. I know how to do it, and I will do it sometimes, but I don't do it for a living. It's too stressful. I have other things, other sources of passive income. You a guy? No, I'm a girl. What do you think about BitConnect? How long will survive? I think it's going to survive for a very long time. I see a lot of future for BitConnect. Now it's retracing because, of course, it does anything Bitcoin does. BitConnect is going to do. It's very interconnected with Bitcoin, but I don't think they're going to disappear. Even when we go through the real bear market, because obviously Bitcoin is going to go through a bear market after the forks. Probably, I'm anticipating. I don't think BitConnect is going to disappear or stop paying or anything like that people say on YouTube. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, it could happen. There's the possibility, of course, but I don't see it as a very likely. This company they're generating a lot of money, like billions of dollars. Like they could pay people out for years before, they can go through bear markets and still have money to pay users. They're not going to go anywhere. I'm surprised you don't live from trading. Yeah, no, I don't live from trading. No, I do it sometimes, but I'm not. BitConnect is going nowhere for a while. Yeah, I agree with that, Ghost. Yeah. I thought it was not stressful for you being experienced. It's stressful for everyone. There's something important to know. Of course, the more experience you have, the less stressful it becomes, because you learn what trades you enter and what trades you don't. Because there's stressful trades and trades that are not stressful. When you enter a trade and the price is not moving any direction, for example, you're not losing, but you're not winning either. That causes a lot of stress, and that happens very, very often. The price can go sideways for a lot of time. That causes like bad feel. It's not good emotionally for you. Like if you enter a trade and it just goes sideways for a couple of days, it's better to just exit the trade, because the emotional stress that it causes to you, it's almost like you already lost the trade. I mean, it's not worth it. It's like, I don't know. I think the key is to enter trades, to have an emotional balance and not be stressed out if you leave off trading. You have to only enter trades when you know there's going to be an impulsive movement soon, whether it's up or down, and you can lose that. You're going to lose, many trades anyways. No one has a 100% record. But if it doesn't go your direction, then you just take your loss and get over it, and you continue to do that. But it's very stressful when the price doesn't move. For example, it's better to only trade things that you think they're about to have an impulsive movement, for example. But it's still stressful. I mean, trading is stressful. It becomes less and less if you have experience, but it's still. Charts are great, but you really need to be in tone with what's going on. Yeah. It might be good long term, but I don't think it's a must for pre-sale. I'm not sure what we're talking about here now. How do you pronounce your YouTube name? Dove? I don't know. The YouTube name is so stupid. I wanted to change it because it's not my name. It's not no one's name in my. I used to do something related with graphic design before, and I was working with Adobe programs. You know, Adobe Photoshop or Adobe InDesign, Adobe Illustrator. So I just created a damn account on YouTube just to test things. I was not going to go public or anything. It was just to test things. So I was gonna call it Adobe forever because of the brand Adobe. But then I dropped the A because I was like, I don't want to use the real name because, you know, for copyright or whatever. And I just dropped the A just to do it quick. And I just left the account like that. And then I started uploading videos, and then I started because it was the boom for cryptocurrency. So in the beginning, I think I got like most of my subscribers came in the beginning. So I just left it like that, you know. It comes from Adobe. Yeah, it's so stupid. I wanted to explain this in a video, but I never do it because I don't want to change. I don't want to mix subjects. So yeah, but no, my name is not Dovi, and it's not no one in my life or anything like that. You can rename accounts, yeah, but I have as well the Steemit account because I linked them, and I cannot change the name on the Steemit account. So I just left it like that. I used to do graphic design, yeah. I can now rest at ease. Why not? See some Judas. As long as you don't Photoshop charts to make you feel better, yeah. We like Dovi. Yeah, I'm just keeping the name now. I don't think the name is that important anyways for accounts or for, I don't know, for branding or anything. How did you get in these markets? I started learning markets like years ago back in Spain. I was just learning the regular markets, not crypto. I always wanted to invest and trade actually since I was very, very young. But I was never doing it. But I've been interested in this for forever, like for as long as I can remember. And then one day I decided I would do it. So I opened an account with plus 500, and I started learning. And I started trading normal currencies, Forex. And I liquidated my account. Actually, I lost money so many times, and I would always go back and empty my account again. And then I started studying more and more and more and practicing. And yeah, I did it for years. So that's how I learned, really. And I learned online, watching webinars and tutorials and just practicing, really. It has to do a lot with emotions as well. How you know how you react emotionally to trading. It's more important than technical analysis. And of course, risk management, I think it's the top skill. And I had good risk management because I played poker a lot as well, and it's very similar, the risk management. So I think that's the most important thing. It's more important to not lose money than actually make a lot of money. You need to sleep. Just got back from Las Vegas. All right, Eddie. Good night then. The content is what matters, yeah. So Bitcoin is bouncing 5,636. Let's see what's Ethereum doing. Ethereum touched top at 315 more or less. It went down to the 38% correction. So I don't know what's going to happen yet, guys. We need to wait. We need to continue to wait. These are only the 15-minute candles. But not much is happening. Let's see the general market cap. 167. There's no money coming. The general market cap is going down. The alts are bouncing here on these charts, but I think it's going to be bull trap more than anything else. So guys, I don't know what else to do here because nothing is happening with Bitcoin, really. I mean, it dropped. We expected a drop, right? But it didn't drop even that much. From 6,000 in the last, we were somewhere, yeah, almost 6,000 to 5,500. I mean, this is nothing. Volatility all these days before. Litecoin is gonna break 68 easy. Just watch. Let's see. Litecoin versus US dollar. 68. Do you think that's the number I said before, right? For this hype? Yeah. I'm not sure. We don't really have any evidence here that's gonna do it. It could be a bull trap. So just wait. If you're interested in buying Litecoin, I would wait until it breaks 60. Actually, the very top here is 69.62. So let's call it 70. Wait until it breaks 70, finishes going up, and then on the retracement, I would buy. If I was going to buy, I would not buy. I'm not buying. That's not my plan. I don't want to have anything to do with altcoins yet until the uptrend is confirmed. But if you're more risky than me, then I would wait until it breaks 70. Wait for the top of the movement, and then I would buy on the retracement. But if it doesn't break 70, I'm not even interested in looking at it because it's not going to be a higher high. Therefore, it's not uptrending. Therefore, you don't know if this is the bottom or not. Yeah, we need to wait at least 12 hours. Can you look at stellar lumens? Okay. XLM versus Bitcoin, I guess. XLM, because this one you don't buy it with USD, eh? Okay. So this one could be, there's a possibility that it would be starting a new cycle because it went below the 80% correction, as you can see here. This is the classic bull trap, and then it goes down. But now it actually went above the previous high. So this could signal the beginning of an uptrend, but it's not super sure. It can either start uptrending from here, or it can either go to the 38 or even it could go to the 38 or even the 23.6 levels and still go down after that. It could still be a bull trap, but it's still a good ride up if you would want to do it. So it did a higher high comparing with the previous one. So yeah, maybe you want to buy on the retracement and try, but there's nothing really confirmed. I wouldn't. If it was me, I'm not entering. I'm not doing this type of things. I will wait only for confirmations and try to enter only when there's impulsive movements and they're clear. With this being said, it could be uptrending. So if you are on the 15 minutes chart, it's just pumped. So let me see if I can get some targets. So if you are in the 15 minutes chart, it just pumped here really hard, like every other altcoin. Expected after the fork. So if you would want to enter, I would enter when it's touching moving average or very close from touching moving average, because the price will always go back to touch moving average, always. So that's not the time to buy right now, that's for sure. It's too far away from moving averages. You want to buy, if you want to go long, you need to buy when it's either touching moving average or below moving average, so long as it's uptrending, of course. When it's below moving average is the best entry, because it will shoot up to the moving average eventually, sooner or later. So, but now it's not a good entry because it's too far from moving averages. The price will always go back to touch moving average eventually. So you buy, when you want to enter is when it's touching moving average. Bitcoin going to 4648, my guess, I don't think so. I don't think so, but I mean, everything is possible. Where do we have Bitcoin here? It started to go down until it doesn't go below 5,130. I wouldn't, yeah, I'm not even worried. I expect it to go to 5.3, to be honest. I expect Bitcoin to go to 5.3, and I'm still going to be okay with it. It's still going to be a perfectly uptrending. Okay, guys, I started streaming 2 hours ago. Holy shit. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. This was very fun. 90 people watching right now and 40 likes. Thanks so much for this, guys. Maybe I will live stream tomorrow, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just do my regular video. But I think it could be interesting to live stream tomorrow, because these altcoins would have been doing something already that I can read, because now it was too soon, too early, and too fast for me to make any readings here. You know, we have to wait 12, 24 hours before we can actually see a new high and a new low. So thank you very much, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.